What's up, guys? I'm the Nearsighted gamer. Thanks for coming to see me. I played a lot of video games in my lifetime, and I've accumulated a lot of memories along the way. And I want to share some of them with you. These are my gaming memories. I got lucky that my wife is also into video games just like I am. So I never had to have that conversation about justifying why I needed to play video games or to compromise to play right now in order to do this later. I never had that problem. She is just into video games as I am. She plays them just as much whenever she gets the time. It's not as much as it used to be, but yeah, we both are still heavy into video games. With her family, we were always known as the gaming family whenever we had kids. So everyone always saw us as the family where they would have the newest video games or the newest systems and consoles. Like whenever we got a Wii, everybody came over our house to play the Wii because they knew we had it. And so we got to show it to everyone and show them how to play. And that ended up with my mother-in-law actually getting a Wii, which was crazy if you knew her. That's not what I'm here to talk about. We got to be known as the gaming family, so everyone knew about us as having video games. And we had an idea. We wanted to try to incorporate or bring video games to the rest of her family. So we would always have, when we have family gatherings, holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, those things, birthdays and all that, we tried out an idea. We wanted to see if we could get them to play video games. We tried to find out if there was something that we could play together that they would understand that didn't require like a whole lot of explanation, something that could easily be jumped in. And we discovered the Jackbox games. Now, there are several Jackbox games and there are several ones that could have fit this bill, but there's one that stuck out and one that really hit it off, and that was Fibbage. We played Fibbage and it was an instant hit because everyone has a cell phone and everyone can understand the rules of the game. You just pick the answer that you think is true out of the lies, and also you can put in your own lies. So everybody was able to understand that, and so we ended up playing it and everyone loved it. It was great because we were getting people who normally wouldn't play video games into video games, and we were able to kind of host this whenever it would happen at our house. So when we would have holiday gatherings at our house, Thanksgiving and Christmas, mainly those two, we ended up playing what I don't think anyone else has called it that, but I refer to it as Family Fibbage. And it was really, really fun. We would always get all the adults in, the kids would go outside and play, and we would all just play Fibbage and we would laugh and laugh. Everybody loved it. And we've played so many times that I'm surprised that we haven't came up with any repeat questions. We haven't had any. I know there's Fibbage 2 and I think Fibbage 3 exists. I'm not sure. But we've only played the original one. We have a couple of the Jackbox games. I think we have up to 4. But all we mainly play is Fibbage. I'm a huge fan of You Don't Know Jack. But there was no way to, there was a way, but it would be pretty hard to incorporate that into all of that. Fibbage was just more simple. There's a lot more games that are fun, but Fibbage was just simple. It was a simple concept, easy to explain. Everybody could understand it, and everybody loved it. Me and my wife had so much fun hosting those Family Fibbage get-togethers. At one point, we even thought about just doing Family Fibbage by itself because we wouldn't have to have a reason just to do it just because of the holidays. But it got to be so popular that there were certain relatives who would bring it up whenever we wouldn't play. They'd be like, are we going to play Fibbage? And we're like, y'all want to play Fibbage? Y'all are asking us to play Fibbage? It was crazy. It was amazing to be able to reach someone new who's not into video games. I mean, there were a couple of them who were into it already because not everybody there was completely oblivious to video games. My brother-in-law and his wife, they knew about video games. My nephews, they knew about video games, but it was mainly my mother-in-law and mainly her, actually. Everybody else knew about video games, But not everybody knew about that game in particular, though. That was a few more people who didn't know about that game. So we showed it to them, and everybody liked it, and it became a staple of our family gatherings. We haven't yet to just have a get together where we play Fibbage, but I'm sure if I put the word out, everyone would love to do it. And yeah, man, just I'm really happy that we were able to reach someone who doesn't play video games, and also let's see them have a good time and genuinely like it, not get confused. That shows that no matter what, there's a video game out there for anybody. They're not a waste of time. They can be a way to bring people together, and the Jackbox games are a way to bring people together by it doing this. Like, we brought our family into it, and they absolutely loved it, and I like it as well. We love Fibbage. It's great because when you play with people that you don't normally play video games with, or who don't normally play video games, you get to see how they react to it. Like, wow, this is great. I didn't know that this existed. So you bring those to their attention and show them that video games aren't a waste of time, like a lot of people would say, or just ruining your mind, or I don't even know if they say that anymore. But yeah, I'm glad that that happened. We actually haven't done it in a while, with the past couple of years, pandemic and all that. But I'm sure if I put the word out, like, and asked everybody if they wanted to just come over and play Fibbage, we could set it up for a weekend or something like that. And hopefully we can start back having them, because we haven't brought it anywhere else. We would always have the gatherings at our house, and it would already be there, so we wouldn't have to worry about bringing it. But if it came down to it, we could definitely bring it there. I mean, Jackbox is on everything. It's even on Switch. But hopefully we will bring it back, and we'll be able to play it, because I do miss it, and I know that they miss it. And it was just a way for everybody in the family to come together, have some laughs, and do something that everybody enjoyed and everybody liked. So yeah, that's Family Fibbage, something that we created, and I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad that we were able to do this, and I really like it. It's really fun. It's great. It's become a very big part of our family get-togethers, and I'm glad that me and my wife had a hand in that we actually started and were able to make it happen. So yeah. Well, that's it. So I guess if I could ask y'all to do me a solid favor, could you hit the like button? It's right down there. Go ahead and hit it, and comment if you've used video games in a way to bring your family together. Like, if there's any video games that you and your family play together, or that you've shown your family and that they ended up liking. So let me know in the comments if you have something that you'd like to share as well. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. Plenty more videos to come. So yeah, I guess that's it. And with that, all that's left to say is be excellent to each other. See you, pupils.